In Exodus chapter 29, God instructed Moses to consecrate Aaron and his sons for his service. This chapter focuses on purification, sacrifice, and dedication to God. When we observe the order given, it is very meaningful: preparation and cleansing, sin offering, burnt offering, ordination offering, priestly provision, 7-day ordination, daily offerings with God's presence. From this, we understand key truths. God desires holiness in those who serve Him. Sin must be dealt with through sacrifice. True service requires complete surrender. The ultimate goal is not ritual, but fellowship with God. Then and now, holiness. Then, priests were washed, clothed, and anointed before serving. Now, God still calls us to holiness, but it is both inward and outward. Holiness is not about rituals alone. It is a transformed life. Our thoughts, words, and actions should reflect God's character. We are set apart in our daily lives, at home, at work, and in relationships. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 10 to 14 teaches that we are made holy through the sacrifice of Jesus Christ once for all. Holiness now comes from Him, and we live it out daily. Atonement. Then, animals were sacrificed repeatedly for sin. Now, there are no more repeated sacrifices. Sin still separates us from God, but the solution has already been given. Jesus became the perfect and final sacrifice. Hebrews chapter 9 verse 12, He entered once with His own blood. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 12, one sacrifice for all time. We do not earn forgiveness, we receive it and walk in it. Dedication. Then, blood was placed on the ear, hand, and foot, symbolizing listening, serving, and walking for God. Now, the meaning remains the same, but it is applied spiritually. Ear. Listen to God's voice, His word and spirit. Hand. Serve faithfully in actions and ministry. Foot. Walk in obedience in daily life. Hebrews chapter 13 verse 15 to 16 teaches that offering praise and doing good are our sacrifices today. Dedication means whole life surrender, not partial, but complete. God's presence. Then, God dwelt among Israel in the tabernacle. Now, God dwells within us. We are His temple. Christianity is not about rituals alone. It is about a living relationship with God. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 19 to 22 says we can boldly enter His presence. No human priest is needed. Jesus Christ is our high priest. Through Him, we can approach God anytime. God is not distant. He is near. Though the method has changed, the purpose remains the same. Holiness. Live differently because you belong to God. Atonement. Trust Jesus, not your own efforts. Dedication. Give your whole life, not just a part. Presence. Walk daily in relationship with God. All the steps in Exodus chapter 29, preparation, cleansing, sacrifices, and offerings, have been perfectly fulfilled by Jesus Christ. Exodus chapter 29 shows the process of approaching God, but Hebrews reveals that Jesus has completed that process for us. Now, we do not strive to achieve it, we live it out by faith. Amen.